I am here in my kitchen. Um, we went grocery shopping today, and I'm going to show some of the things that we picked up from one of our local community markets, a New Leaf Community Market. And of course, what I do, this is this wonderful community market that we went to. Um, we have to drive about 40 minutes to get to this local market, because the closest markets like that where we live is Whole Foods. And like I said before, like Whole Foods is cool for picking up, like, oh, I need some meat, or I need a couple of spices, or I need a few vegetables, like maybe some onion or some garlic, and they do have kombucha. They didn't for a while, but like a really good market that's local and that has vegetables and fruits that are in season, non-GMO, and so on and so forth. I mean, you can't go to, I mean, if you really into being concerned about what you put in your body, Whole Foods is not the place to be. They selling Cheerios and
I think my opinion of Whole Foods, honestly, where the difference between a lot of your local organic grocers is that it's a community friendliness to them that Whole Foods hasn't anymore.
right,
It's corporate. It's people running around busy. It's the team spirit that isn't as authentic as your neighborhood, local, in the community store. Whole
right,
Foods is just another big box
right.
grocery chain.
Because when I started shopping at Whole Foods, like, we didn't shop there all the time, but, we shopped there enough. It was like 1993, and it wasn't like, 10 Whole Foods in your city. I mean, depending on what city. If you live in a big major, I live in California. So, I mean, if you go to WholeFoods.com, and there's like a ton of Whole Foods in this state alone. I mean, a lot. So, I mean, they have some like 3 and 4, like all within minutes from each other. Just crazy. It's like, Walmart or Walgreens or something. But now they kind of like my husband was saying, they're a lot more corporate. So like things like when I first started shopping there, like my family and stuff in like the early '90s, like you didn't find things in Whole Foods that you can now find at like Target or Walmart. Like you couldn't find, like, they didn't sell Cheerios there. They do now. Like they didn't sell. They used to sell like Quaker Oats. I mean, they do now, but it's just, I mean, not that like things like this, like these old cereals. They didn't even used to. They hardly even used to sell cereal in a box. It's pretty much how you used to have to buy your cereal. But I know a lot of people, won't really know that, because like now Whole Foods is like the end. So I shop at Whole Foods because that's like, it's the it thing now. And a lot of people say they shop there, but just because you shop there doesn't mean that, I mean, I guess you're trying to eat healthy, but if you're really about what you put into your body and on your body and stuff like that, you're gonna go where you can get the best possible ingredients. And unfortunately, that's not always Whole Foods. So yeah, so that's my little spiel on that. So this is, our store, New Leaf Community Market, family-owned store, in the was it South Bay and Santa Cruz area. So yeah, we have to drive a minute to get there and bypass all the other little box chains stores. So we're a family of 7. So this is pretty much, we don't do this every week. We do this about maybe every 2 weeks. Sometimes it'll go to 3 weeks. you know, and then my husband has to go run to another closer store that's kind of like this, like in the city. And you know, like we go to all kinds of different little stores here and there, but because they're smaller stores, they don't sell everything that you need. So when we need to do our big shopping, then we have to go down into the Santa Cruz Mountains and through the mountains and over the mountains to get to where we need to go. But you know, my husband, he's so wonderful. He is not shy about, like, if he has to drive 100 miles to make sure that, you know, we can have the best, freshest or whatever food possible that's, you know, not gonna kill me when I'm 45. I'm 40 now, so, you know, or when I'm 48, or, you know, harm our children, like when in their 30s they have all these unknown things that, you know, doctors, oh well, here, just, you know, take this pill, and, you know. So anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, sorry, I run my mouth. So this is our total. It says total number of items sold, 192 items. And so this was our total for today. Oh, we got $7.50 bag credit. Was that bad?
Bottle.
Oh, I said the bottle was $2.50. It's not. It's $1.50. Oh well, so well, you know, $1.50. I mean, that's still cool. So anyway, market. I think I did a haul from them before. So that's pretty much our tried and true go-to grocery store that we absolutely love, hands down. So I got some Clover sour cream because I'm going to make some my own ranch dressing. I also got some Clover large omega-3 brown eggs. They don't sell the eggs that we typically get, the little special chicken eggs that come in all those pretty different colors. So my husband has to go into the city, into San Francisco, to get those eggs because only certain grocery stores sell those. I got some butter, 2 things of butter. I keep butter on hand. Some yogurt, and what's in the brown cow yogurt. Here are the ingredients. So and the girls picked this out. I think I picked this one out, some cherry vanilla brown cow yogurt. So we go through a lot of yogurt in here. I have some whole milk mozzarella cheese, see, New Leaf Community Market. So for some pizza that, oh, okay, that's what happens. One of them was whole milk and the other one was part skim mozzarella, but that's fine. So I have some whipped butter, some oven crinkles. That's a great, when you don't feel like really cooking, you'll throw in some of those little fries. Of course, my life is not complete without my raw cream. And we got some of the Earth Balance soy-free buttery spread. I just get this just because, like, the girls sometimes like to put, like, make their own little butter bread, so it's easier to have this because it, you know, it spreads easier. We have some of the, what I call fake chicken. So, what are the ingredients in here? Oh, here they go. So this is not soy. No soy. I got some Indomie for, oh, this soy, no, I meant My husband just told me the Indomie soy, but I was saying this wasn't soy. But this is different though. Like the Indomie, that's not like the processed soy, right?
Yeah, right. That's the
Right.
soy.
If you're going to eat soy, eating
You
non-processed.
gotta get no GMO, no
Right. The
FSG.
store that where we shop, New Leaf Community Market, they are part of the No GMO project. So, which means that the food that contains soy, or if there's anything that contains corn, it's not going to be GMO, genetic modified organisms, which is, the FDA says that there's no harm, but you know, do you really want lab created food or food that grows fresh and natural from the earth? So anyway, so since spring is here and it's getting close to summer, I'm trying to do less heavy, turn the oven on, turn the stove top on type of cooking. And I want to start getting into eating more natural and as minimally processed. I mean, we already do, but I want to basically get into eating more raw foods. So, yeah, my life is not complete without kombucha tea, or my hubby's for that matter. So, and another kombucha, and this Healing Springs, I haven't tried this raw honey one, but Healing Springs, that's another great, yummy, delicious brand of kombucha. So yeah, we have a lot of babies, so we get the little baby wipes. Yeah, life isn't complete without some storage, some storage bags. And I got some more, have some more elbow macaroni, just because I made macaroni and cheese last week, and that pretty much, I don't think that lasted past being taken out of the oven good. Some brown rice spaghetti. Ingredients in here. Oh, I done throw the ingredients in the in here. So it's good to get things, which I picked this up for the girls. Some apple banana squeezy things. They anything that Siva says no sugar, but just because something says no sugar and 100% fruit, you still need to read the ingredients, because 100% fruit could mean that of the 10% fruit that they put in there, that was 100% fruit. It's just all kind of slick ways that marketers and advertisers manipulate the language so that we kind of buy things on an impulse, or like, 100% fruit, oh, no sugar added, but no cane sugar is probably what they mean, but then there's some other harsh chemicals that's added to it. So you still have to read the ingredients, and I did that in the store. And these are, oh, okay, I'm like horrible with this. I'm trying to show ingredients, and I'm failing miserably. There we go. There we go. See that? Yeah. So, and I'm not one to like, oh, it has 2 fats, or 2 sugars. Yeah, something have 2 sugars, and be like crack cocaine or something. But people, I'm not one of those type of people. Like, oh, it has 10 sugars. Oh, you can't eat it. But you eat something with 2 sugars that's like totally killing you slowly.